Hello everyone and welcome to Some Must Cuisine. My name is Harper, if you did not know, and today is a very dreary, not sad, but very dreary day in St. Louis. It is dark outside, as you probably can tell. Also, I look way shorter than I actually am, so just a minute. Okay, now I look less short, but more or less, it's dark outside, so I apologize if the lighting looks bad throughout this video, just because, you know, that happened. Couldn't help it, you know, blah blah blah, things happen, but more or less we're here, and today I am going to be making lemon chicken piccata. Now, such a thanks to the person who actually suggested lemon chicken, and I'd like to, of course, you know, get feedback from you guys and make dishes that you guys want me to, but lemon chicken is actually really easy to make, and I have made it 100 times, so I thought to, you know, make it a little more fancy and make it a lemon chicken piccata, so more or less harder for me to make, or you know, say harder for me to make. So more or less just the videos, of course, making lemon chicken piccata for the first time in my life, recording the ups and downs of the processes, me inevitably freaking out and almost destroying the dish, and then me taste testing it and seeing how it works out, reviewing the recipe, and more or less having a great grand time and hopefully, you know, entertaining you guys. But with that being said, let us begin. So I haven't actually done one of these, you know, showing you all the ingredients before, or not before, but for a very long time. I also want to give a great time to give a little shout out to my dog, Sebastian. Hello, look how handsome he is. Also, his ears a little flopped over, but more or less also my amazing cat. But more or less, we're just gonna talk about this for a little bit because, you know, like all these videos, I had a little bit of shortcuts. Number one, I don't know if this is enough chicken, but it's what we have, so it's okay. We have everything there, that's okay, blah, 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 blah. This is, of course, chicken broth, or, you know, hot water with a bouillon in it, because that's easier for me. And then also, finally, the one that I really want to talk about, these, I should say, are capers. Just a minute. There you go. These are now focus capers. Problems with these are they're pretty old. They've also not been submerged in liquid for a while because my mom didn't know that they were supposed to be submerged in liquid. And they're pretty old, so we don't know if they're actually good or not, but I've rinsed them off and they taste, oh sorry, that's action. And they taste like, you know, okay, so we're just gonna go with it. But that being said, let's actually begin making this great video. Or at least this video. Okay, so we're going to first start, oh come on, there we go. Put the oven, or preheat the oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So 1 second. Oh come on, this should not take as long as it is actually taking. Come on, there we go. Okay, there we go. And let's start with the chicken. Okay, so we're first going to season these chicken. Also, this shirt is not very appropriate for, you know, the bad weather, but I thought it would be great because, you know, yesterday it was amazing, and, you know, like St. Louis always is, the weather is completely bipolar. So, woke up this morning and it was terrible, and I was actually late, so I couldn't change. But more or less, actually, I just wash my hands again. Gosh dang it. So more or less, it's a bad shirt. My friend told me that I look like a grandmother, or not grandmother, a grandfather in it. But it's comfortable, so I'm just gonna deal with that. But more or less, we just wanted to give you that news that you probably don't care about. But seasoning these chicken with some pepper and some salt. I'm gonna do it on both sides, just a minute. There we go, nicely seasoned. And then we're gonna bring over the flour. We're going to just pour the flour in here. Let us dredge these in flour, and this is just gonna give it, you know, a nicer, not nicer, but, you know, a hopefully crispier surface area, more or less way for the chicken to be nice and crispy and delicious and hopefully amazing. So we're just gonna do that. And then after this, I'm gonna let the pan just preheat a little bit, ready for this chicken to actually be fried. At the same time, I'm also going to start heating up a pan of water for my spaghetti that I'm also gonna have with the chicken piccata. So yeah. Okay, so apologize for the bad lighting, but like women, we're gonna deal with it. But more or less, we're gonna just pour in some oil. Ooh, what is wrong with this pan? Okay, so it's a little bit, oh, do I actually suck this much at cooking right now? Okay, so 1, 2, can I get all of them in? Oh, look at that. Okay, they're all in, thank goodness. So we're gonna let them cook for around 2 minutes. And then flip them over, so yeah. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes, so we're gonna flip them over. There we go, look at that. They look nice and golden brown. a little bit of burning, not a little bit, but not at all. Actually, everything looks good. Never mind, don't listen to me. I'm just going crazy. But more or less, everything looks really nice. I am pretty happy. I honestly don't think this recipe is gonna be very hard. I think the only problem is just, you know, does it actually taste good to me? But more or less, 2 more minutes, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so I think they are done. We're just gonna flip the see. Oh, that was a super flip. Oh, come on. Yep, so I'm just going to put them on this plate. Come on, let's go. And okay, so they are a little bit not cooked right there. You can probably see it. That is not cooked at all. But thankfully, they're gonna go in the oven while I actually cook everything else. So yeah, hopefully this will be okay. I'm a little worried because some of them are not cooked. You can definitely see that. But yeah, let's see how. Hopefully the oven will cook them while I make everything else. Okay, so we're going to start making the actual sauce. So okay, first things first, garlic. Just toss that in there, like so. And then I'm just gonna let them do their thing. There's not a lot of fond on here, which is a little bit saddening to me, but we're still gonna get that nice, good, taste or seasoning of the chicken. So that's good at least. Here is the broth. There we go. Actually, I don't know what to do next, so 1 second. I'm going to scrape everything off. I already done it, but I'm just gonna a little bit more, get the little bouillon to actually dissolve all the way. I probably should have done that before then, but it's okay, everything's okay. Everything's now nice and good. And then after that, we're going to put in the lemon slices. So they're not very nicely cut up, which is, my fault, but whatever, we can deal. Oh shoot. I just realized that I didn't actually get all the seeds out of the lemons, but again, we're just gonna do it, and we're gonna let that boil, and let's see, yeah, we're just gonna let it boil until it reduces, so yeah. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes. Now I'm getting actually really paranoid about the lemon. I know you're supposed to do this, but I'm going to. We're just going to throw them out. They've done their job. It smells like very nicely, well, lemon infused and all that. I just really do not want to deal with any lemon seeds. So more or less we're going to deal with that. So, next step, just a minute. Trying to figure it out myself. Just a minute. Is that what I think it is? No, it's not. It's just, it's so hard now because, we have garlic too, so everything looks like lemon seed to me now, so I'm becoming incredibly paranoid. Lemon juice, and what else do we do? Lemon juice and capers. And then we're gonna simmer it some more for around 5 or so minutes. So, yeah, I'll see you guys when that's done. Okay, so we have the sauce. I do not know if it's actually thick enough, but at this point I just, I'm gonna deal with it. Next thing is to put in the butter, so we're just gonna toss that in there. More or less, everything looks nice and pretty at least. Add the parsley, and then it is done. Now, I am actually incredibly worried that the chicken is not cooked all the way. So I'm gonna check it, and if it's not cooked all the way, we're going to, again, just like pan fry it real fast because I don't want to get even more sick, yep, that's the word, than I already am. So at this point, at least this, it looks pretty nice, but we must go on and see how the chicken looks, so give me 1 second about that. Okay, so I did, let's see, take these chickens and actually cook them a little bit more just because they weren't really done, but now they're all nice and cooked, so I'm very happy. We have our beautiful, you can't really see that, our beautiful sauce right here, so we're just going to put some over it, or probably all of it over it, and then just see how it actually tastes. So I'm gonna do that. Ooh, it might not be, the sauce is looking a little bit thin. Yeah, it's looking very thin. Oh yeah, it's looking very, very thin. So I might have messed it up on the sauce, but hopefully it tastes really good. So just gonna pour some more, and pour some more, and then pour some more. Oh, fine, just there, fine. Stop being fancy, but here we are. Here's our chicken piccata. Lemon chicken piccata, actually. So I'm going to just, grab a fork and knife and then see how this actually tastes. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see how this tastes. So just a minute, my glasses, right there. So I am going to, I think I'm gonna have this one. Right now it kind of smells a little weird. I don't really like the smell, so we're just gonna deal with that. But chicken is nicely cooked, which I am very happy and proud of myself about. Okay, let's see how it tastes. Okay, so I've had a little bit of it, and I have to say I am not a fan. I am worried that I did not cook this enough because the sauce is very, 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 to me at least, runny. It just tastes like lemon, kind of like not cooked lemon, which is a big, huge issue. It has a tang to it that I just do not like. The chicken itself tastes really good. It's well cooked. I did really well on that. At the same time, there's no other kind of taste. And if there is no taste, it's being completely enveloped by the lemon to make the sauce taste even more disgusting to me than it is. I'm kind of sad because it's a lot. I'm gonna have it with some broccoli and spaghetti, and hopefully that'll make it better, but right now, just by itself, I don't really like it. I would probably give this dish, as it is right now, I'm gonna say 3 out of 10. It's below average. It's below average. I don't really like it, and I probably never had it again, but I'm gonna have dinner right now. I'm gonna eat this with, other things, and if it tastes better with everything else, I will come back and tell you that. But with that being said, I apologize if you guys like this dish and you're really sad that I don't like this dish. And if you think that I'm giving a bad score, I'm using a bad recipe, of course, comment below what you think, and maybe we'll try it again sometime in the future. But more or less, as usual, the recipe that I am using will be in the description down below, so check it out there. My camera's about to die, so I'm going to do this really quickly. If you want to suggest your own videos, of course, do so. Thank you so much to the person who suggested lemon chicken. But with that being said, I hope you guys been taking. I will see you next time, and as usual, goodbye!